Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ryan back here, and it's been a very long time since I've done a video. So what I'm doing today is something a little bit different. I recently got into getting Gfuel, and it reminded me of something that I had ages ago, which is called X-Gamer. So today I want to do a comparison between the two. So I got what I believe is the two most similar flavours of the two brands. I'll just show them here. First, from Gfuel, we have the Gfuel Sour Blue Chug Rug one, which basically is a blue raspberry one. This one's really good, I actually like this for a lot. And from X-Gamer we have Blue Nitro. So it's funny enough, even though Gfuel is like the more known brand, is like it's more popular, I actually had X-Gamer first, and I remember I tried it. There was this website, I think it was called Fatal Grips. And on there they had like a trial pack for X-Gamer, so I bought like a pack of that, and it was the Blue Nitro one, and there's like 3 sachets of them. And the first time I ever tried it like that, and I had it, and I thought, you know what?
Hey, that's pretty good.
So I got that, and then I recently got into Gfuel. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to compare the two, and we're just going to see if one is better than the other, or they're both the same, or whatnot. Because around here, I'm from the UK, so around the UK it's harder to, well, I'd say it's more expensive to get Gfuel because you have to pay the shipping on top of it as well. With X-Gamer I believe is a British/European brand, so it's probably cheaper to get it over here. But they were roughly the same price. So over here we have the 2 shaker cups. So as you see, we have the X-Gamer one there, which filled with water, and we have the Gfuel one. So I mean, they're very similar. I think they're both the exact same measurements wise. I think on this one it's got milliliters because it's from the UK. I don't even see it in this camera. And the Gfuel one, because it's American, it uses like ounces. You can see there I've got the Halo one. In case you can't tell, I'm a massive Halo fan. So we're going to mix the two, and we're just going to see, like, you know, what different is. So we'll start with the Gfuel one, and I'm hoping you'll be able to see this, but the camera is not the best. It's a Logitech website. Wow, Logitech webcam. As you can see in there, it's just powder. There's no colour to it, and smell wise, it's not a strong smell. I definitely get a sort of a blue raspberry candy smell. Like, yeah, it's definitely a sweet. I don't really get a sour smell from it. And there's a scooper. It is in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is in there. This is the hardest part, trying to get it out. Okay, we have managed to get it out. Now I just need to fill the scooper up. Now I believe it's 1 scoop you're meant to use with the Gfuel. X-Gamer actually meant to use 2 scoops. I'm going to try and get like a good scoop here. These things are so annoying to just get a good scoop of. Don't end up getting too much. Okay, I believe we have a decent amount, if you can see that there. But that's roughly about a scoop, I think. So we're going to put that in there, like so. I don't know if you can see, but the water has started to turn a sort of blue colour. So now comes the fun part. Let's shake that bitch up. Great ASMR sound going on here, by the way. Right in the microphone. So I think we might give it like a good shake for a minute or so. Damn, this is a good fucking workout. This is shaking this shit up. Okay, good. Let's open this for you, look, see what we've got going on here. Immediately you notice straight away with the bubbles. Gfuel is very bubbly. Very bubbly. And it's very nice colour, blue, nice shade of blue, very a lightish sort of almost cyan sort of colour. I like that, that's cool. Let's do a quick smell test. Again, it's not a strong smell. There's that same candy blue sort of colour smell. It's not strong anyway. So I'm just going to give it a minute just for all the bubbles to like calm down, and then we'll give it a taste. Okay. So Blue Chug Rug, let's give it a taste, see what it's like. Whoa. That's good. Oh, okay, there's the sour. There's definitely a sour aftertaste. It's not a strong sour, but it's a sour nonetheless. That's good. There's a wee bit of powder residue. That could just be because I didn't shake it enough or I've not left it long enough, but yeah, that's a solid flavour. It reminds you a lot of like, when you guys from UK, you know Powerade. I mean, it's called Gatorade in America, but the blue Powerade, very similar taste to that, just a wee bit, it's a wee bit more sour. If you get a sour Powerade, that's basically what that will taste like, but this is a solid flavour. I like this, a really good flavour. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. There's definitely, you can get the sour. You definitely get a good sour on that. That's a solid, you know, that's a solid flavour, yep. Right, next, let's move on to the X-Gamer. And the first thing you notice is a see-through tub, which is good. I want a see-through tub. Now, with X-Gamer, again, it's a very similar white powder. The scooper is very different. This, and this, first of all, it's got a lot stronger smell. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot stronger smell. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a lot stronger. With X-Gamer, it does say on the back you are recommended to use 2 scoops compared to the 1, so we will use the 2 scoops. Move this out of the way. So, move you out of the way, Gfuel for now, bud. Here's scoop 1. I don't know if you can see that, that's camera's honking. Scoop 1 in. Immediately, it's gone like blue straight away. Followed by scoop number 2. And she goes. And now, wow, you can see that blue straight away. It's good. Now here comes the next fun part. A good shake it up. Let's fucking go. Some more ASMR for you guys. Okay, there's our nice blue mixture there. Colour wise, they actually look so similar. If only this Gfuel tub was see-through, you would be able to see. I'm going to take the lid off and we'll do a quick colour comparison. I don't know if you can really see, but I mean, they are very similar colours. But one thing I will say with with X-Gamer's a bit more clear, it's not as cloudy. With Gfuel, it looks quite cloudy, I would say. Very, very cloud. But that is a very nice sort of blue. Nice blue, lovely see-through blue. But anyway, it's not the colour, so we're doing the taste test really. Anyway, quick smell, let's see what that's like. Whoa. That smells so good. You know what, that, again, this reminds me of like, that reminds me of those, oh, you remember those, you guys will remember those blue ice pops? Very much a blue ice pop sort of smell. Also kind of like a slush puppy as well. I'm getting a bit of a blue slush puppy smell. Right, anyway, let's give this bad boy a taste. Look at that. That's actually so nice. I love how that looks, by the way. It's great. Tasting. Okay. Not as sour as that one, but this one's not meant to be sour. That one is meant to be sour. You know what? They actually are so similar tasting, I would say. I know there's a Gfuel Blue Ice, but I remember I tried. I wasn't a big fan of that. And the Blue Chug Rug is specifically blue raspberry. I mean, Blue Ice probably is blue raspberry. I it didn't taste like blue raspberry to me, but that G Fuel does. And this is definitely a blue raspberry. Blue Nitro as well, but no, this is good. I mean, yeah, I would say it's probably slightly stronger tasting, but then again, that was 2 scoops, and with X-Gamer you are recommended to use 2 scoops. So one last taste, let's go. And so that's, yeah, very much, again, I'm getting that Powerade taste, that blue Powerade taste. So that is basically blue Powerade, this one. Let's go for the G Fuel again. Put the lid back on it. You know, interestingly enough though, I didn't get a powder aftertaste with that compared to with the G Fuel, but again, that could just be because I didn't shake it enough. Yo, that is sour. It's good though, I like sour things. Yeah, there's definitely a sour taste with that. And there is just a slight touch of powder aftertaste. And I actually can see some powder residue at the bottom. But again, that could just be because I haven't shaked it enough. But funnily enough, with this, I don't know if you can see, really, it's clear there's like no powder whatsoever. Compared to this one, which there is a bit of powder. But you probably can't even see that, because it is like, you know, it's not a very good cup. So, one last one. Man, they're both good. It's hard to say. The more I taste this one, the more I'm actually leaning towards G Fuel. That sour aftertaste is just proper good. I mean, I'm a big fan of sour things. Sour cherry is one of my favourite G Fuel flavours. But no, this is really good. So, let's just for we pick the 2 side by side. So they are very, very similar, guys. I say they're very similar. It's really hard to say which one's better. Well, okay. That was the point of this video. I'm going to say the G Fuel one is better, mainly because of that sour aftertaste. I love that sour aftertaste. But if you guys are not a fan of anything sour, wouldn't recommend going for this one. Probably go for the X-Gamer one. But there's blue ice, like I said. But when I tried it, I wasn't a fan of blue ice. I didn't like it. I'll be able to try it again, but it just didn't taste what I expected it to taste. But no, that G Fuel is really, really good. That is a solid flavour. Probably, so I'm going to go as far as say that is the best flavour I've had so far. I've only been drinking G Fuel about a month now. I got like one of those like 20 packs where you get 20 tune packs, all the flavours. And the reason I got this one because I wanted to try it. So it looked nice, and I recently saw a poll someone did on YouTube of like the community's best flavours, and actually G Fuel, like this one here, Sir Blue Chug Rug, actually came #1, so I'm like, I'm going to give that a try, see what it's like. But yeah, this is a solid flavour. The X-Gamer's also very good, but the thing is, if you're from the UK and you want to try G Fuel but you don't necessarily want to pay the extra for the shipping, give X-Gamer a try because it's really good, and they've got more and more flavours coming out. When I first tried it, they only had like 6 flavours. Now they've got like 10, 12 different flavours. And then, if you want to go ahead and try G Fuel, then go ahead. But these are so similar. Like it's honestly, they're very, very similar. But if I was to say what's better, it would have to be G Fuel. Anyway, guys, that was just a wee interesting video. I thought, you know, why not? Let's do something a bit different. Hopefully, it came out okay. I don't know how sound-wise it's going to be. I'm using my Blue Snowball, but I'm a bit further away from the microphone, so I might have to adjust the volumes and that, but hopefully this comes out okay. And yeah, I'm going to get back to making YouTube videos now. Just, you know, I feel like it. A lot of things have happened in my life personally, which I don't really get into just now, is why I haven't been back to YouTube, but I'm just going to come back to this and just do it as just a hobby now, instead of trying to do it as a I was trying to like get it as a job, which, you know, it's never going to happen nowadays anyway, is it? Let's just do it as a hobby. So I will be making some Halo videos. I've got some Halo videos coming out because I just love Halo, and I'll just be doing really what I feel like. You know, if you guys go ahead and watch it, that's excellent. I do appreciate it. And if you don't, again, you know, feel free not to. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out. Bam.